Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to 1 Year 365. This is the discussion or the podcast that basically I'm just gonna discuss about something every single day. And today we'll actually continue the discussion, but this one we continue with a brand new mini series. Well, this one is kind of special. This one is not really that mini series, series, because this one will be quite a bigger one. Maybe a medium series you can call that. This will be about Birthstone. Uh, Birthstone. I don't know how to. Um, what is it like? I basically I don't really know that Birthstone is a thing until quite earlier this year on January. When someone did a quiz and I believe there's a question about name every single birthstone and there is 12 of them. So I was thinking like what is a birthstone? I don't actually know, and I did a little bit of search, and apparently this was like very common in the West, in the America, in the U.S., in the U.K., but not really in Asia. Um, we do have this kind of stuff, yes, but um, we don't really call it birthstone necessarily. We don't even call it a stone. It's just like jewelry, pretty much. And yes, there is so many colors, right? And I feel like I'm like surprisingly the majority of people here don't really care about uh these kind of stones, jewelry and stuff, because I feel like there's so many imitation, so it's like fake jewelry, so people don't really like that, right? Like, why would you spend lots of money just for a thing that you can get cheaply for imitation? And the fact is that, again, those majority of people don't actually know how to differentiate whether or not it's original. Like yeah, it's like original or fake or imitation, pretty much. So there's that kind of stuff, and then because of that people then do this kind of what's it like so people just basically scam because of that, because the majority of people don't actually know how to differentiate. So some people actually use this to scam people, like they say that this is original, they craft it, um, they polished it themselves, and it turns out that it's a fake. And the people, the victims, actually had to pay for the price of the original ones, when in fact it's just a fake. So yeah, because of that people then don't care, because yeah, because of that, pretty much. um, Although the majority of people don't care, some people actually do like this, like to collect this kind of stuff, which I guess it's all right. It's like hobby, pretty much, right? It's like your interest. So yeah, and this one we actually will talk about every single birthstone. There is 12 of them, but today we'll actually talk about the birthstone in general, because I kind of want to know the history about this, right? Like I said in earlier, this was like quite common in the Western, but in Asia, this is not really. I don't know. Like it's not really that stand out. What is it like? Like we have so many relics and stuff, right? Like artifact and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just kind of one of them. And in fact, this is probably not as, like what is it? It's not as appealing as the other artifact that we have, pretty much. So yeah, we don't really look at these at all, and I kind of want to know the history of that, and why is that? Every month apparently there's its own designated stone. So yeah, also, this kind of reminds me of Thanos from the Avenger. Thanos. He collect he collected 6 Infinity Stones, right? So this is basically that, kinda, although not really. I don't really see any yellow one, so maybe there's that. But all right, let's just start. This will be a 13 parts, which is so far it's actually the first one out of the mini series that we will have this like some kind of extended. So this is basically double of the mini series, pretty much. 7 times 2, that's 14, and this will be 13. So yeah, basically that. Um, I as of when the time of this will be out, I think this will be out on March or something. At the time I'm recording this, it's still January, and yeah, I actually already have scheduled up for February, so this will probably be out on March or some things, pretty much. So yeah, 13 parts, pretty much half of March. We'll talk about Birthstone, and here we go. So Birthstone, I don't even know how to pronounce Birthstone. Is it Birthstone? It's kind of difficult. It's like, what is it like? Lisp. I don't know. I feel like I got some kind of lisp just trying to pronounce birthstone. Uh, a birthstone is a gemstone that represents a person's period of birth. That is usually the month or zodiac sign. Okay. Birthstones are often worn as jewelry or as a pendant necklace. Yeah, this is the one of the thing as well. Like, um, like nowadays people, if people wear like necklace, I feel like it's either gold or like a derivatives of gold, right? Like it's basically gold with purities, right? And they don't, people don't really use a necklace with pendant, like gemstone in it as well, because I feel like um it's a little bit too much, right? I mean, not really too much, but more like it's standing out. Like people will see you a little bit differently if you wear pendant necklace instead of just necklace, right? Because there's like something to look at, and yeah, it's kind of one of these situations where when it becomes where it becomes a little bit too weird, pretty much in public specifically when there's so many people, right? Especially I live in a country where there's too many population, and especially out in the public, like if you go to public transportation like bus or train, there's so many people, and yeah, I feel like that will caught your attention about this one. So yeah, kind of don't really want to draw attention, pretty much. That's pretty much it, because you kind of don't want to, you don't want something to happen to you, right? So like because of that as well, like people don't really wear jewelry in general out in public, but I kind of get the point. So yeah, and then there's also the one in jewelry for your rings. Like there's a rings, and then there's what is it like? The gemstone is embedded, right? Like embedded like in the ring, and yeah, that also kinda like I don't know, like it's great, but I feel like if you wear that in public again, like people will see you pretty much. So yeah, also people will just prefer diamond ring over any of these stones ring, pretty much. So yeah, like I said, there's only like a portion of people that actually are into this kind of gemstones, pretty much. So yeah, I'm kind of curious about the thing in the Western though. Like, do people actually care about this? Do they not? Do they prefer um, diamond, like our conventional thing, like diamond or gold, or do people actually like this colorful stone? I mean, again, I feel like you can just, there's so many what is it like a fake or imitation, right? Especially when you don't know it, then you will just pretty much assume that everything is fake, right? So yeah. Anyway, let's continue history of birthstone. Okay, here we go. Western custom. Here we go. The first century historian Josephus believed there was a connection between the 12 stones in Aaron's breastplate, signifying the tribes of Israel, as described in the book of Exodus. Okay, so it's about religious stuff. That's why probably it's not really big of deal here. Okay, the 12 months of the year and the 12 signs of the zodiac. Okay, translation and interpretations of the passage in Exodus regarding the breastplate have varied widely, with Josephus himself giving two different lists for the 12 stones. Okay. George Frederick Gons argues that Josephus saw the breastplate of the Second Temple, not the one described in Exodus. Okay. Second Temple, not the Aaron's breastplate, I think. Right? No, actually, I don't know that. All right, not the one described in Exodus. Okay, Saint Jerome, referencing Josephus, said the foundation stones of the New Jerusalem, Revelation 21:19-20. So that's the Bible, right? Would be appropriate for Christians to use. Ah, I see. So, okay, so it's mentioned there that it's like a thing to use. Okay, so that's why it's popular. Okay, in the 8th and ninth century, religious treatises associating a particular stone with an apostle were written so that their name would be inscribed on the foundation stones and his virtue. Okay, practice began to keep 12 stones and wear one a month. Okay, um, the custom of wearing a single birthstone is only a few centuries old, though modern authorities differ on dates. Kunz places the custom in 18th century Poland, while the Gemological Institute of America starts it in Germany in the 1560s. Okay, recreation of the high priest's breastplate in front of the central Sephardic synagogue in Ramat Gan, Israel. Okay, so that's the color. Okay, okay, that's I think that's not in sequence because I think mine is actually ruby because December, and I think December is red, right? Ruby is red, so I think yeah, this one's probably not in order or the things. I think I don't know. Modern lists of birthstone have little to do with either the breastplate or the foundation stones of Christianity. Tastes uh, customs and confusing translations have distanced them from their historical origins, with one author calling the 1912 Kansas, let's see below, nothing but a piece of unfounded salesmanship. Okay. There are poems that match each month of the Gregorian calendar with a birthstone. These are traditional stones of English-speaking societies. Tiffany and Co. Okay, published these poems of unknown author for the first time in a pamphlet in 1870. Tiffany and Co. It's like I think it still exists now, right? I think I have heard or seen that name before, but I kind of forgot where it's from. So, can someone like remind me where Tiffany and Co is down below in the comments? I'm not sure actually. But okay, modern birthstones in 1912, in an effort to standardize birthstones, the American National Association of Jewelers, now called Jewelers of America, met in Kansas and officially adopted a list. The Jewelry Industry Council of America updated the list in 1952 by adding Alexandrite, I think, for June, citrine for November, and pink tourmaline for October. Okay, they also replaced December's lapis with zircon and switched the primary or alternative gems for March. Oh, I thought December is Ruby, but okay. Apparently that's not the case. The American Gem Trade Association added Tanzanite as a December birthstone in 2002. Okay, wait. Huh. So it's oh okay. So it's always it's kind of like it keeps getting changes. Okay, in 2016 added spinal as an additional birthstone for August. Okay, um, and then Britons created their own standardized list of birthstone in 1937. Okay, Eastern traditions. Okay, here we go. Eastern. So that's supposed to be like Asian, right, or European probably. Eastern culture recognizes a similar range of gemstones associated with birth, though rather than associating a gem with a birth month, gemstones are associated with celestial bodies, and astrology is employed to determine the gemstones most closely associated with and beneficial to a particular individual. For example, in Hinduism, there are 9 gemstones associated with the Navagraha, celestial forces, including the planets, the sun, and the moon, known in Sanskrit as Navaratna, okay, or 9 gems. At birth, an astrological chart is calculated, and certain stones are recommended to be worn on the body to supposedly ward off potential problems based on the place of these forces in the sky at the exact place and time of birth. I see. So, yeah, it's astrology and stuff basically. Okay. Birthstone by time frame. Okay, we have US, UK, and US 2019. Okay, interesting. January we have Garnet. Okay, everything is the same. Garnet. Okay. February we have Amethyst, Hyacinth, and Pearl, but now it's just Amethyst. Okay. And then March we have Bloodstone and Jasper, but now it's Bloodstone and Aquamarine. Huh, I see. Okay. April we have Diamond and Sapphire, but now it's just Diamond, Diamond, Rock, Crystal. Okay. Okay, so diamond is also a gemstone. Interesting, but yeah, I think diamond is the most valuable one out of these. I'm not sure though, but I think so. May we have emerald, or not or, but more like emerald and uh, a agate, agate, agate. How to pronounce that? Agate, I think. Emerald, emerald, chrysoprase, and emerald. Okay, so now it's just emerald. June, cat's eye, turquoise, or agate, and it's now pearl and moonstone. Also alexandrite. Okay, so this is for the 2019 in the US. Yep. Okay, so they added the alexandrite. July we have turquoise, onyx, and then yeah, it's now ruby, ruby, carnelian, and ruby. Okay. Oh, so ruby is July. Okay, I thought it's December, but all right. August we have sardonyx, carnelian, moonstone, topaz, and yeah, sardonyx, peridot. Okay, peridot. I think I've heard that before from peridot. Isn't it from Harvest Moon or from Stardew Valley? I think. Yeah, peridot and spinal. Okay. September we have chrysolite, and that is now sapphire, sapphire, lapis lazuli, and sapphire. Okay, interesting. Let me see. Okay, so none of these actually, like repeating pretty much. Okay, and then September we have, yeah, chrysolite. That was actually no, okay, no, never mind. October we have opal, aquamarine, and it becomes opal and tourmaline. Okay, so still nothing really. What is it like? Nothing really repeats itself, right? I think. Yep. And then we have November, the topaz and pearl. Now it's only topaz and citrine, okay. And then December we have bloodstone and ruby, but now it's lapis lazuli, tanzanite, turquoise and zircon and tanzanite. Okay, so probably tanzanite and turquoise, right? You're the one that is like a common pretty much. Okay. Uh, Interesting. So those are all the birthstone. Obviously, there is like many of them, but I will actually just pick one for each month. Obviously for the 12 parts, the next 12 parts. I mean, but yeah, um, there you have it. That is the gemstones. I think I'm gonna follow the one like over here probably. Yeah, this one. Garnet is for January. Amethyst, and then bloodstone, sapphire, agate, emerald, onyx, carnelian, peridot, beryl, topaz, and ruby. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so wait, ruby is December, right? But it's not. Huh. Well, I'm gonna figure out which kind of birthstone that I will actually pick. Maybe I will pick this one over here, the US 2019, because it's the most recent one. So I'm gonna use this. Maybe I'll pick garnet, amethyst, and then aquamarine and bloodstone. That's a little bit tough. Aquamarine is, I believe, the color blue. Bloodstone is, I think it's red, right? So I don't know. I think I will pick aquamarine probably. And then diamond, emerald, pearl, moonstone, alexandrite. Oh, this one we have three options. Oh, uh, honestly, I'm not sure which one will I pick. Pearl, moonstone, maybe moonstone, just for the sake of the name, pretty much. Alexandrite, it's like the most recent one to get added. So like maybe I will pick the old one, like maybe moonstone, okay. And then ruby, peridot, yeah, peridot, and then sapphire, opal. I think I will pick opal, and then topaz and For December, oh, there is three as well: turquoise, zircon, and tanzanite. I don't know. I kind of want to pick tanzanite though. But turquoise is also great. Probably zircon is not really. I don't think. I will pick. I'll pick turquoise probably. But yeah. Okay. So those are the 12 stones that I will basically like discuss next ones. Tropical zodiac, we have Aries, which is bloodstone, Taurus, sapphire, Gemini, agate, Cancer, emerald, Leo, onyx, Virgo, carnelian, Libra, chrysolite, Scorpio, beryl, Sagittarius, topaz, Capricorn, ruby. Okay, so yeah, now it's ruby again. It's kind of like weird, right? But okay. And then we have Aquarius, garnet, and Pisces, amethyst. Okay, so those are that. Birthday, day of the week, stones. We have Sunday, which is topaz diamond. Monday, pearl crystal. Tuesday, ruby emerald. Wednesday, amethyst iode stone. Okay. Thursday we have sapphire and carnelian. Friday we have emerald cat's eye, and then Saturday we have turquoise and diamond. Okay, so this is calorie. Garnet, the birthstone of 4th January. Okay, so it's red pretty much. Um, Amethyst, a purple. Birthstone for February, yep. Aquamarine, the birthstone for March, yep. Blue, right? Okay, I think I will pick this one. Diamond, the birthstone for April. Emerald for May. Pearl, for June. Mm, and then Moonstone, we have for July, I believe. No, it's still June. Okay, and then Alexandrite, also for June. Okay, and then we have Ruby for July, Peridot for August, Sardonyx also for August, Spinal also for August, Sapphire September, Lapis Lazuli for September, Opal October, Tourmaline October as well, Citrine November, Topaz November, Turquoise December, Tanzanite December. Ooh, Tanzanite actually looks great. You know what? I think I will pick Tanzanite. And then Zircon, also that. Oh, that's actually a lot of uh, color for Zircon there. But okay, there's that. Yeah, see, also, I think that's it, right? Yep. I think this is from the Asia, I think, and then bird flowers. Oh, there's also bird flowers, but no, we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna pick what is it like the birthstone only, pretty much. But yeah, anyway, I think for this one, this has been 10365. We talk about birthstone, the history as well. Yeah, this one, right? So it's apparently from religious stuff. And also in the Bible as well, so that's why it gets common. But honestly, though, I don't really see people wearing birthstones like as accessories. Maybe they have, like they put that in the safe probably, and never wear them. Like I never see one actually. I never see a necklace, or pendant with the gemstones. I also never really see the ring with the what is it, the gemstone as well. Yeah, like I never actually saw these stones being worn as what is it like in public. Maybe pearl as a pearl necklace, but again, I feel like that's only certain situation, I think, like maybe during wedding and stuff like that. I never actually see people wearing pearl necklace randomly out in the open. I don't think so. So yeah, like it's only for fashion pretty much. Like if there is like a fashion show or what not, pretty much like that, then probably people wear that. But then again, that's like very I don't know, like very very uncommon to see people actually wearing gemstones. But okay, that'll be for this one. Tomorrow we'll actually start with garnet, I think, for January, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, that'll be for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. But until then, see ya.